according to Ian Rappaport. Appreciate Kevin sending this to me last hour. The Falcons are making a run at Tua Tagovailoa. You say instantly to be Michael Penix's backup.
Or starter, but either way, you got two left-handed quarterbacks, and we talked about this last week. First of all, the Dolphins earlier today informed Tua they're releasing him. That's why he is going to perhaps be in Atlanta. But
record cap hit, too, by the way, Miami's taking.
$99 million, basically.
It was
it's insane.
Bad contract, boys. Miami is tearing down to rebuild, and they've got to make moves like this. But we talked about how complicated it might be for Tua to be a backup elsewhere because he's left-handed. You go from a right-handed quarterback to a left-handed quarterback. The one place it would make sense would be Atlanta. And, oh, by the way, Scott, he's played really well in your stadium. 2017 National Championship game, or 2018, for the 2017 season. And one Sunday this fall, I went and watched him torture Falcons. He plays pretty good in that stadium.
Listen, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all.
I wouldn't
as a starter or a backup?
Sure.
I think
I have no faith in any quarterback currently on the roster.
Is Michael Penix done enough for you to be the starter?
No. I think Tua will love this because, for the Falcons and for Falcons fans, Miami is paying. They're doing all the heavy lifting when it comes to the salary.
Right.
So Tua kind of gets to, help in the decision of where he's going to go. I heard some people talking about that the Rams might be interested in Tua as a backup, and I thought originally that's probably what happens for Tua is he goes somewhere, hopes he plays a couple of games with the quarterback getting injured, but this is an opportunity. I'm sure Tua believes, I go to Atlanta, I'm going to be the starting quarterback.
Well, and you play 9 or 10 regular season games in a dome because of your stadium and the Saints stadium. You don't play in a ton of – now, you can play some inclement weather in Tampa with rain, Jim. You all get some rain games, but it's not a lot of cold weather games, which is where Tua is awful. You might get a cold weather game in Carolina. So just in division.
Dome in New Orleans, like you said.
Yeah. It's not a bad place for Tua.
Not bad at all. So that's Tua Tagovailoa there. And, of course, we're coming off of a season where you had Sam Darnold in a different time of his career win a championship. So if I asked you, with Tua being on the board, who's the next Sam Darnold or closest to Sam Darnold? And here are the guys that Sam Block puts out for consideration. Justin Fields, Malik Willis, who is on the market. They're talking about him on the show. Mac Jones, Will Levis, Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Kyler Murray, Kenny Pickett, Tua Tagovailoa, Anthony Richardson. Any of those, can they be a Sam Darnold in that group?
Kyler Murray can. Again, I just want him to get his head out of his ass as far as I want to be a leader. Football is this important to me. He has got more talent than any of those guys, and we've seen it. Like when he's at his best, the Cardinals were a playoff team just a couple of years ago. So I think Kyler Murray in the right setting, and again, everybody wants to go to Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy's got to be hating life right now because it's like plug and play in Minnesota. These guys, if you get the right quarterback play, this could be a team that could make a Seattle-like run from this year. But I think Kyler Murray's your guy.
I keep going back to Mac Jones, but you keep telling me 49ers aren't going to let him go.
They're not going to let him go?
Yeah.
And that sucks for Mac Jones because he could be that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much you guys got to watch that Thursday night game against my Rams, and SoFi, he was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, he tore you all apart.
Yeah. Well, what's the market for Malik Willis?
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's been talked about a lot the last few weeks.
I'll go back to the Dolphins now that Tua is gone. There's speculation the Dolphins might be interested in him. I don't know why they would be because you're not going to have a roster around him to compete for a championship. So it feels like a team that gets Malik Willis thinks he's the piece that could get them in championship contention. That's not Miami. Now, I don't know who it is, but it's not Miami.
But,
it seems like you're going to live through Justin Fields or Anthony Richardson or somebody else.
Or maybe Quinn Ewers. Yeah. I mean, Quinn Ewers maybe.
Cleveland, Arizona, those are in the mix. I do think now with the Raiders letting Geno Smith go, did you guys see the battle with Wendy's over the weekend with Geno Smith?
I did not.
Oh, Forrester, if you can find the Geno Smith crack back to Wendy's, unbelievable. Wendy's likes to have fun with their X account.
Their social, yeah.
And boy, when he got released, they took a shot and basically offered him a job.
Oh, no.
Man, he got it. But his comeback was really, really good on Wendy's. But now that he's gone, the Raiders have got to make a decision because they got 2 firsts this year, which one they're going to use on Mendoza. They got 2 number 1s next year now. So they're starting to build for the future with Max Crosby now going to Baltimore. And you just wonder, do you want a veteran presence in there to kind of help Mendoza along the way? And if that's the case, then Malik Willis to the Las Vegas Raiders is a possibility.
Max Crosby traded to the Ravens, Las Vegas getting 2 first-round draft picks in that, being graded as a huge win for the Raiders and a good pickup for the Ravens. There's the Wendy's Justin Fields back and forth.
Yeah, it was a different comment I saw from Geno. Basically, they offered him a job as their chief tasting officer if it doesn't work out in free agency. And he cracked back with, you guys out here selling poison, society in shambles. I don't know if you could find it, but it was freaking great.
Mika Fitzpatrick also leaves the Dolphins for a 7th-round pick. He's to the New York Jets. The Rams made Trent McDuffie the highest-paid cornerback of all time, 4-year, $124 million, but you're okay with that deal.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people believe because he was going into that 5th year of his deal with the Chiefs that this was going to be kind of a loner, just a 1-year stint with the Rams and less need in the Rams. They made sure they went on and locked him down. So, yeah, with the problems and the turnover they've had at cornerback, I think it's a great signing.
You have Philadelphia making Jordan Davis the highest-paid nose tackle of all time, 3-year, $78 million, such a disruptor. Chargers get Khalil Mack on a 1-year, $18 million deal. That's nice. And Travis Kelce is coming back for a 14th season at age 36, not official yet. And moving in the last hour, you have Rashan Gary, the Dallas and Rashan Gary trying to work out a deal to get him from the Green Bay Packers for a late-round pick. They're trying to replace Micah Parsons.
That doesn't do it.
But Rashan Gary's a really good player out of Michigan and had good years in Green Bay. And, Dallas is just trying to rebuild this defense because offensively they've got the parts where they can actually make a run. You wonder where Dak Prescott's head is. I don't know if you guys saw the news. His long-term girlfriend, mother of his 2 kids, he went on a bachelor party. She goes on a bachelorette party, and they ain't together no more.
That's right. 1 month before the wedding, wedding off. Yeah.
So you got to just assume pure speculation that something went awry, and most people speculate it was on her yacht for whatever that's worth.
Wow. Yeah. That's the NFL news there for you.